Hello everybody. Guess I just started another live stream tonight. I've been talking to a couple people here on YouTube and various other places. You got Johanna James here, Funny Old World, 151,000. She's done quite a few really good videos. I can't really speak enough to how well she's done at such a young age. The Schiss disc. Scientific evidence for Plato's Atlantis. That had Randall Carlson in it. Top smoking guns for ancient technology. Alternative timeline of ancient history explained. I mean, this girl, this woman, has done a lot. And there's some shorts here. I don't like the short videos or whatever, but she's done a really good job at really filling people in on Rapa Nui, that's Easter Island, the Giza Pyramid. She had a debate with her dad, part 1, part 2 on Atlantis. Dad debates, yeah, there's part 1 and part 2. She's just really cool person. And no offense to her dad, but she destroyed him during these particular 2 episodes that she did with that she did here on YouTube. Why she really needs to be on Joe Rogan. She did some live stuff with Randall Carlson, which I mentioned in the last video. She's done some videos with him and a couple other people, but Johanna James really needs to be like a individual guest on Joe Rogan. The Unfinished Pyramid of Zayet, The Lost Labyrinth of Egypt, Gnostic Information Podcast. I mean, the Neanderthal Autism link. I mean, this girl's on fire. Jesus had a twin. That's actually very fascinating. Jesus had a twin and God had a wife. Those are probably, well, the God, okay, I've heard about the Jesus had a twin and stuff, but the God had a wife, that was one that I'd never heard of, and she did a really pretty in-depth job on that. New discoveries things keep getting older. That's probably the one that, the podcast that I mentioned earlier, where she said that, let me just pause here. So where she said that, you know, some of the oldest objects that we find on Earth are the most intricate and the most detailed, the most spectacular things, and then as they go on, as history moves on or whatever, they become less and less technological, less and less spectacular. That's probably what she mentioned a little bit, and the things keep getting older video. Doggerland, I mean, that's probably something over in England, North Africa. I'm not going to go into each one of these videos or whatever, but hunting ancient technology at the British Museum, Plato's Atlantis, Easter Island, Göbekli Tepe link. So she linked the Easter Island with Göbekli Tepe in Turkey. I think it's Turkey. You know, the Göbekli Tepe is one of the most amazing structures ever made. And then she has like a new Stonehenge theory, an alternative timeline of ancient history explained. I mean, just go to the Funny Old World YouTube channel. It's Johanna James. Biblical stories include hidden Egyptian mythology. Because, again, I wrote an article many years ago on Moses. I guess it was Moses. Moses was born a long time ago. Yeah, obviously. But he was born a long time ago, and he was, according to the legend, he was put into a basket, like a reed basket on a river, and some Egyptian woman found him, and Moses like moved up through the ranks of Egyptian history. And this is part of the Bible. This is like the first like 6 books of the Bible or whatever. Moses moved up through Egyptian history and mythology, or whatever you want to call it. And by the time he decided to leave Egypt, he was already a very well established figure in Egypt, just like Christ was, like, I don't know, 1,000 years later. That's a whole nother separate story that we can get into, but so when it comes to Egypt and Moses, you had all the different things that happened, the staff, the snake, the plagues, leading the Hebrews, and that goes back to an old Metallica song. Slaves, Hebrews born to serve for the Pharaoh, for whom the bell tolls. I think that's what it is. For whom the bell tolls. Metallica. That's like a biblical song. I'm just gonna play a little bit here. I'll probably get a copyright strike. Probably get a copyright strike. They're gonna strike me, I'm sure. For sure. Ride the lightning. I'll fight the strike if they do it. Yeah, there's a number of Metallica songs and different songs from different people or whatever, but Ride the Lightning, For Whom the Bell Tolls, they talk about like the Jewish Egyptians in Egypt. So like back, if you're my age or whatever, your parents always were very worried about you because you're listening to like heavy metal music or whatever. But if they really knew what you were listening to, it was actually quite biblical, literally. The Hebrews, the Jewish land of Goshen, slaves, Hebrews born to serve to the Pharaoh. Yeah, and then they moved out of that, over the Red Sea. I wish I didn't have to worry about copyright strikes. And there was many others. Metallica. Let me search for Metallica biblical, just out of curiosity. Maybe somebody came up with a playlist or something. James Hetfield's religion and political views. Listen to Silence Day. Reading the Bible. Maybe appreciate some of Metallica songs more. I mean, about Metallica, another metal band, than Christianity. Creeping Death. The story behind the song. Ultimate Metallica. Metallica Goes to Church. CNN Belief blog. That's from CNN. Blackened. Is Metallica music evil? No, they're not evil. For sure. The God That Failed. There's a lot of songs and 10 songs inspired by the Bible. Bob Dylan, Leonard Cohen, Metallica, the Pixies have been inspired on songs based on the Bible. Here's a list of 10 of them. Metallica's Creeping Death. I think that's one that I should do. Let me go to YouTube here. Creeping Death. I think that's the one that I was thinking of, actually. Creeping Death, yeah. Yeah. I think this was the one that had like slaves, Hebrews born to serve, to the Pharaoh, all that stuff. Firstborn Pharaoh's son. Creeping Death. So that's like the firstborn Pharaoh's son when they like painted the doors with the X or whatever. So let it be written, so let it be done. I'm sent here by the chosen one. So let it be written, so let it be done. I'm sent here by the firstborn Pharaoh's son. Creeping Death. Yeah, so you got that one. I mean, there's so many Metallica songs and other songs, even from other bands. I mean, Metallica is the one I'm going to focus on because I'm more familiar with them than anybody else. There's so many different songs. But I'll leave it at that. I'm probably going to get a copyright strike on just by playing that Metallica song. So, whatever. If you want to copyright strike me, go ahead. I hate YouTube. I hate them for that, I'm just trying to play a song that meant something. That meant something to me, that meant something to people I know, and then they do whatever they're going to do. So, I don't know. I'm going to stop here. Good night. Peace out. I might be back for another one. I don't know, but we'll see.